So I call myself a creditor's rights attorney. My background, because I came out of law school in 2007, is in bankruptcy and workouts and financial distress. And so the first few years of my legal career really were focused on bankruptcies and representing all kinds of parties within those bankruptcies. Now that I'm at Bean Kinney, I have a little bit more of a general creditor's rights practice, and so I represent a lot of lenders who are, creditors in loan transactions, and I still do bankruptcy work. So I represent pretty much anybody that is a debtor in a bankruptcy case. That can be creditors, general creditors, landlords, indentured trustees. There are a wide range of parties that may or may not come into a bankruptcy case. And then, with a lot of clients, those types of practices bleed into just other general business representation. So I help with contracting, and I help with leases, and I help with all sorts of business type transactions that may or may not arise to some sort of creditor issue. And then hopefully we aren't in these positions, but sometimes we do general collections litigation for creditors. I have a business degree, and so I always wanted to be a business lawyer. I think I am uniquely situated as an attorney where I understand business concerns as opposed to somebody who's never focused on accounting and balance sheets and those types of concerns for clients. Legal issues sometimes are very esoteric. Lawyers can get stuck in sort of like, what's the legal issue here, and is a client doing it right or wrong? Whereas, you really want to step into the business point of view for clients. If you step into their shoes and look at a legal issue from that standpoint, you can tell a client sometimes whether they're being a penny wise and a pound foolish in pursuing certain legal strategies. And I think my clients would tell you that I'm not afraid to give them that type of advice. Unfortunately, a lot of times when I'm involved with a client, they are owed money. And from a lawyer standpoint, the objective sometimes would be, how many hours can I spend on this? And I'm not going to tell you that you should spend a lot of hours on it if you're not going to get a good return. And so I think that I have a unique perspective there. Well, I've been practicing at Bean Kinney now about 7 years, and I practiced downtown for 5 years before that. And I would really challenge most clients to find a better balance between expertise and conscientiousness and efficiency that you get at Bean Kinney versus the cost. We're not the cheapest attorneys in town, but we certainly bring a significant amount of value for a rate that is just so reasonable. And my colleagues, having worked with them for many years, I'm telling you that they have, just as much expertise and legal acumen as you're going to find in other places. Plus, a lot of attorneys at Bean Kinney are used to working on a lot of different matters, and sometimes that's a big value, having seen a lot of different things as opposed to getting into some real subject matter expertise. You find attorneys that do only one specific thing, and at Bean Kinney we don't have very many attorneys like that. So you really get a wide range of experience from attorneys who have seen a lot.